as you know, we were supposed to be here tonight with a different Charlie. This was the stop that Charlie Kirk was supposed to join me on. I'm like getting emotional just thinking about it. It's only been 2 months since we lost him. And he wanted to come here. We would have taken Charlie anywhere, of course, and he said, I'd love to come to Bakersfield. He felt a connection with you guys. He specifically asked for this stop. We said, of course, we'd love to have you. And as you know, we wound up booking Erica Kirk, who's gonna come on Saturday because she needs to be by her babes. So we're gonna interview her in Glendale. But I can't help, like every second since we landed in Bakersfield, thinking about Charlie. I know, yes, he's here. That's right, he's here. And Jake Whitman, who's our great producer, he puts together these amazing, like, long montages for us. He did the With Love, Megyn. He did our trips to space. He's a very talented producer, and he put together just a short tribute to Charlie. So let's watch.
This is not just a flash in the pan movement. We're going to become an institution to give them the power and the confidence to stand up and let their voice be heard.
You started this when you were 18?
Yeah, I had plans to go to college, and instead I took a gap year, and it's been a gap decade, and it's been the most amazing journey.
We as Christians are called to go into the public arena to correct error with truth.
If someone from the left comes up to the mic, let's treat them with respect. Let's not interrupt or scowl or boo them. Show the left the respect that we don't get on these college campuses.
You're making a huge difference, not just in today's voters, but in the next up-and-coming ones. I do feel there's something divine going on. You were chosen for some reason.
Well, I'm humbled.
I'm far more interested in what God wants of me than what I want from God.
They just called it for Pennsylvania, Charlie. It has
Fox
been
just called.
This is worth playing. The moment that it was announced that Trump won.
Baby.
Oh my gosh.
I'm getting emotional thinking about it.
And the media said that Turning Point could never run a ground game. They weren't experienced. They didn't know Charlie, right?
This is the greatest generational realignment since Woodstock. This generation is the most conservative generation that we have seen in well over 50 years. What young people especially are screaming at is they say, give me a structure that I can live my life by. What can I do to save the country? You answer that question every single day because you are doing the work to save this beautiful republic. You are doing something that is bigger than you.
If everything completely goes away, how do you want to be remembered?
I want to be remembered for courage for my faith. That would be the most important thing. Most important thing is my faith in my life.
God bless you, Charlie. God bless him. Truly, God bless him. And God bless all of you for being here tonight in honor of him and to carry forth what was clearly his mission, which was to say the things, to say them no matter how many people object to them, and ideally to say them to those very people. That's going to be all of our mission. There's probably not a lot of people who can't stand the Megyn Kelly Show here tonight, right? This tour is not set up the way the Turning Point tours were, but we all know people who don't feel as we do about these important issues. And it's up to all of us to continue Charlie's legacy of spreading the good word and arguing our points respectfully and lovingly, but forcefully and unapologetically. Anyway, let's kick it off with some Q&A with you guys, and then I'll do some Q&A with our guests on this stage. I'm so happy to be with you. Get on up there, sit in the front row of your life. It's fine. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was my birthday 2 days ago.
Happy birthday, Megyn.
Thank you.
My name's Heather. I'm here with my husband, Mike, tonight.
Hi.
Thank you to you and all of your guests that are regularly on your show for showing us what it's like the difference between a mediocre American citizen and an exceptional American citizen. And you are that by far.
Thank you.
I wanted to give you a hypothetical. J.D. Vance might be our nominee in 2028. And I'm guessing that others are thinking what I'm thinking, but what if he calls you and he says, Megyn Kelly,
That's funny.
I want you to be my running mate.
Heather, you're funny. So I got enough problems in my life. I'll tell you, I always joke that I see myself more like the Queen of England. In that, you know how like all these prime ministers, they came and they went. And the Queen was always still there. She had total job security. That's kind of how I see my role. They come and they go. You know, Barack Obama, he used to be kind of a big deal. Now I think I have more people coming on my tour than he could ever get on his. So I like where I am. Hi.
Hi, Megyn. Thanks for putting this together. My question relates to something Walter Kern, your friend Walter, and Matt Taibbi recently said, which is that Trump's first administration was essentially curtailed, or the left tried to ruin it with this Russia, with this idea that the President of the United States, Trump, was subject to a foreign power without any evidence. And their position is that this administration is facing the same thing with Israel, subject to a foreign power with really no evidence, and fill in the blank with the anti-Semitism. What do you have to say about that?
Well, I mean, I see Trump's 2.0 being clouded by, you know, attempted lawfare, for sure, when he was running, and now by nonstop lawfare challenging every single thing he does. And Epstein is just the latest example of it. You know, this, like Epstein, I'm all for like getting the Epstein files out, but it's just taking over now. And it's like, just look what happened these past 2 weeks. Trump's right when he said it's completely smothered the narrative of how badly the Democrats did in the shutdown. They totally folded. And then what happened like the next day? They switched the story to Epstein as a distraction. And every day he gets sued by yet another, you know, Democrat group or Democrat lawmaker to try to stop his agenda. And we have now all these judges at the district court level who are activists and trying to stop his agenda with their robes on. No one elected them to anything. So this is his new battle, and I do see this as sort of Russia 2.0, what's happening at the courts, and that's why I'm like on my knees every morning thanking God for this U.S. Supreme Court. Yeah. Hello.
Hi, Megyn. We love you so much, first of all. And, you know, we really love you, Candace, Tucker. I feel like I can truly trust you guys.
Thank you.
And I just wanted to know your opinion on what Candace is saying about the Israeli planes following Erica around.
I don't know what that is. I heard something about an Egyptian plane. I didn't hear about an Israeli plane. Yeah, but I only saw the headline. And while, you know, obviously, I know that Candace makes a ton of news. I confess I don't actually get time to watch her show because I've got my own show and I've got my life and my kids. So forgive me, I don't know the answer to that. But thank you for asking and for the kind words. My friend just lost her ring. She went to replace it. She realized it was a gold ring. The price of it has gone up like 25% since she bought the ring a year ago. That's because gold is on the march upward. And it is the one time of year that Birch Gold Group gives away free gold with every qualifying purchase. That's right, for Black Friday, when you convert an existing IRA or 401k into a tax-sheltered IRA in gold, Birch Gold will send free gold to your home for every $20,000 purchased. Gold started this year around $2,600 an ounce. By October, it was over $4,000 an ounce. Why? Global uncertainty. 2025 has been defined by trade wars, central banks are pulling from the US dollar as the global reserve currency, and military tension continues to build. Gold thrives in times of uncertainty, and if you are looking to diversify your savings, Birch Gold can help you. Plus, now through November 30th, get free gold, I say, with a qualifying purchase. Just text MK to the number 989898 to claim your eligibility and for a free info kit on gold. But your opportunity for free gold with purchase will end on November 30th, so don't wait. Text MK to the number 989898 for full details. Message and data rates may apply. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.